Hey everyone, Justin Lee Hareld here with Dishin Days. I'm here at Day of Days 2022 at the Xbox Plaza. I am joined by two icons here. We have the very stylish Mr. Thaao Penghlis, and we have the lovely, the woman who has the most gorgeous hair in the business, Leann Hunley.
Bless you, thank you.
Thank you. I like Dishin Days.
Yes.
Because you could say anything.
You can,
And I have. And I've disturbed a few people.
Yes.
Especially Tony,
Yes.
who loves to talk about his life and forgets that you're a guest.
This is why we love Thaao, okay? This is why I wanted to do this particular interview with both of you.
Okay. Dishin Days, that's so appropriate for you.
Yes.
You guys are old vets when it comes to dishing days. How do you prepare for the day? Is it lots of sleep, caffeine? Do you get energy from the crowd? How?
I told him I went to bed at 9 like a good girl because I had to get up at 5 to get the hair done. So it's always part of the process. So for the most part, it's picking out an outfit and getting ready to go, like every other day.
Exactly. And you're looking very stylish here. How did this come together?
We do talk.
Well, yes, we did
The
talk.
night before.
I've always wanted something Valentino.
Okay, yes.
And these are his jeans, and they were very expensive, and I got them on sale for $99. So
Looking for a deal.
I'm looking for a deal. Yeah, for me, it's I prepare the night before. The clothes I'm going to wear are already set up, so I don't have to wonder. And then I do my meditation. That clears my mind. I took a quick shower and shaved, and then I went downstairs, made my breakfast, came up, and watched my news, because then it makes my mind alert, and then I can face you.
Okay, so you ease into the day then. Yeah. No rushing, no last minute alarm clocks. Okay.
Now, after 40 years of doing this show, and every other time that we've been on, I think your body adjusts to anything you want to do, because we've had all those different alternatives. And so I'm not crazy about getting up early, still not after all these years. I mean, early to get ready and face, it's not just getting up and get dressed and things. It's an attitude you have to have. You've got to bring your best. You've got to have a certain savoir-faire so that you don't come off. Yeah, all those things.
You gotta wait for the swelling to go down before you. This is always my thing. Don't make me get up too early, so I have to get up so early, so all that happens.
Got it. One thing I want to know, when it comes to YouTube, when you come on screen, there's sort of there's a comfort that comes with that when we see Tony and Anna come on screen. Is it? Yes.
Isn't that lovely?
Is it the talent you guys have as actors? Is it the chemistry of your real life friendship? What
Yes.
is it that contributes to all that?
That's a big.
Yeah, all of it, I think, really, because we both work hard as actors as much as we can. We really work on making sure that we know what our characters are doing to each other.
How we're dressing, what set we're on, because that changes the clothes. We were talking earlier about the set we used to have, which was the library in Dimera. It was all brown, not very complimentary. So you had to wear something, otherwise you'd fade into that woodwork. So it takes all those things, but that's the way we were trained. We look at it as a whole, as the whole picture, not just me coming on and being. You've got other actors to relate to. You've got the director. Everybody's in a different mood. But she and I always come on to work with good attitude. We're rarely in a bad mood.
Kind of, no.
No, Thaao, I want to know, the Dimera started with you, with your character, with Tony, and sort of branched out from there. Now we've seen your character you're sort of the elder statesman of the family, or head of the family. How is it, have you settled into that role, or has Tony settled into that role?
No, I've been asking for a throne. I want to sit in a chair. Well, when you see like The Godfather and that, you want to, they sit in a certain chair. Chairs, to me, if an actor wants to have a character, I say, go find the chair. Because the chair will give you the character, the way he sits, the way he speaks. A chair will give it to you. It's just like clothing. That's the final thing you put on, and that's how you move forward. But no, it's, I don't know, it's, I suppose getting older, yeah, but we've come out of a really hard period, and everybody didn't come out of it really as well as would have been nice to. But she still comes to my place a lot for dinner.
Yeah,
And,
he
you know, we
feeds
go
me.
out and have a martini in a Manhattan she has. So, you know, yeah, you go on with your life, but somehow something has changed, but hopefully for the better because, listen, one of the few things that you have left when you get older is that you have some wisdom. And so Leann and I we get along very well. There's certain subjects we don't touch with each other, but we are opposite ourselves.
Wisdom.
Yes.
So do you feel that playing Tony and sort of now it seems like the younger siblings sort of come to you for guidance, or do you miss a little bit of getting mixed up in sort of the hijinks? Or
Oh, I loved when Andre was on because you knew there was something terrible he was going to do or mischief. It's so funny. There's something about the hat that I wear for Andre that disturbs the piece, you know. And I enjoy because you disturb others and they have to respond. And so it's what Trump does. You know, he puts something out, just disturb, you know.
Leann, I have to ask you, one of the things we love about Anna is she's so full of personality. There's a vivaciousness there. There's a lot of comedy there. Has that always been the case, or do you think the writers have written to sort of tailor to your strengths there?
I think that they picked up on what we did do back in the 80s, because back in the 80s when we worked with John Delancey and Arlene Sorkin, Tony, Anna, Eugene, and Calliope, the four of us would work together, rehearse together, make sure the lines, you know, and if something wasn't really working, we'd throw in a little something. So I think I learned my comedic timing on Days of Our Lives back then, and I think the writers have picked up on that, and they've been able to, because Anna doesn't mean any harm. She really doesn't mean any harm. It's easy for people to accept that she does some wild things, but because she doesn't mean to hurt anybody, she just knows that, you know, she just says what she feels, obviously. And because I do feel like I come in kind of like a bowl in a china shop half the time.
Well, we love that. We love that about
Wearing
She
big
likes to spend
jewelry,
my
man.
money.
looking amazing. But we love that about Anna. We love the dichotomy between both of you. And,
Yeah.
She loosens Tony up a little bit, and he sort of grounds her a bit. So
Yeah, and I roll
Yes.
my eyes all the time. You know, it's like, oh, here we go. It's another session with Anna, and there's
But
trouble.
she's so charming. You
So it's
just-
a real life marriage, is what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know but the core is that you love each other,
Yes.
and that's the difference. It shows, I think, on camera because people say you two are so natural together, and I went, well, there's something about 40 years. I mean, how many other actors could say they've been together for 40 years, working together, you know, and
Yeah.
still succeeding, and still being noticed, you know.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So you've been saved from the game. We are running a little bit out of time, so we want to wrap up. But I have to thank you profusely.
Oh, what was the game? At
Yeah,
least give us a
I was
hint.
going to do a day's doppelganger, but we'll do it another time. Or you guys can come on the show and we'll do it.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
we were just talking tonight. We want to do. I love Dishin Days.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have you back on the show.
Your hors d'oeuvres.
Yes, yes, the pizza rolls. We will have them for. We'll send them to your house when we do the audition. Yes. Thank you so much, Thaao and Leann. Thank you so much.